So no rain expected, at least for the next 10.
Get your delta positive and we're staying out. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to COS EU3. Tonight we are here with Matty, and I see he's in the call on time this evening. So we are all set for qualifying and ready for a really good race.
We are ready and raring to go, Hacker. We've got a full grid. There's 20 drivers in the roster now. It's great. We have got 19. We have got 20. We have got a full allocation of 20 drivers. That is amazing.
Yeah, it's great to finally have a full grid. We have a new driver in Josh. He's in the Mercedes. He's currently in P8. Very new to contest of speed. So hopefully he'll settle in nicely.
It's even more amazing considering there was only 19 people that did their attendance. So that's interesting, and we've got 20 people. Anyway.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I have no idea who it is. We'll work it out later. But they're all here and they're raring to go. The people that you won't be familiar with. So Mike's is reserving once again, as he's a reserve driver. He is in the Haas. We've got the return of Fragnista in the V carb. Tichy's here.
Yeah, Tichy's back.
Tichy's in the Aston Martin, reserving and replacing his brother, Two Spell, in the Aston Martin alongside Dan. As you mentioned, Josh is in the Mercedes full time. So congratulations to Josh. That completes the lineup for EU3, as we said. It is finally full. Hallelujah.
Yeah, hallelujah. Thankfully, people are finally beginning to buy the game, so we can get full grids. And we have Andre. He is going on his first run, and he is touching the grass into turn 1, so he's way wide of turn 1. So, yep, and we have a Haas parking.
Is it a Haas on the grass again? That was a Haas.
Yeah, there's a Haas parked.
Oh, and there's a Red Bull coming, and it will need to move out the way fairly sharpish, please. Oh, you're going to be in a bit of trouble.
Oh!
You know what? I saw that coming, and that Red Bull was Luke on a lap. So that's not a great start to the qualifying session. There will be a bit of traffic around here. Unusually, that's because the lap times around here, Hacker, we're looking into the 109s for some of these drivers. Possibly, it wouldn't be scary to think 108s towards the end of this week.
You think so?
Because there's some very I reckon we'll have a 109.4
maybe.
Yeah, it'll be low. I think we'll get into the lower regions of the 109s. And yeah, we are good to go. Yeah, good to see some returning guys. And we had a bit of a prediction made in the Discord chat prior to the race this evening, Hacko, which you got tagged in. I made my prediction. Nathan did ask, how many victims is the World of Champions going to claim this evening? I went with 3.
Yeah, that seems about right. 3 is a good number. It's really easy to go a tiny bit wide and then lose the wheel on that wall there.
I have felt that the first part of that last chicane, if you clip the curb slightly wrong, it kind of pulls you into the wall on the outside annoyingly. So yeah, see what happens. Fragnista, thank you for the ride. Brooksy's in the house, ready to commentate hopefully tomorrow on some EU2 action, which should not disappoint you after Spain last week. It was absolutely fabulous. In fact, I think most of the EU races last week around Spain were pretty intense in one shape or another.
Yep, they definitely were. We had a great qualifying in EU3. Got Nathan, he's on a run right now. He's purple in sector 1. He's purple in sector 2. He's purple in sector 2. He's actually doing a decent sector 2 split. So he's gonna have a bit of a slipstream from the Merc up ahead. I think that might be Josh. I'm not sure though. So he's gonna head.
Josh because was the fit. Sorry.
Yeah, he's gonna head into the chicane now, and he's gonna go up to the line, and it's gonna be a 1:10.9. No, it's a 1:11.0. So, do you think we're gonna go into the 1:9s?
Well, I've seen you have the TT into qualifying thing. We don't know what the race is like. I haven't seen anybody. I haven't seen anybody say anything about inclement weather for the race, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. Just for some information regarding possible penalties, etc. Ty is currently serving a qualifying ban.
Yeah. For
impeding, which we saw last week on X427. I'm pretty sure that was slightly caught on the stream. Other than that, do you want to know something funny?
What else?
I'm not gonna mention the driver, but one driver in EU3 has lost all their appeals. Bear in mind, a driver gets 3 appeals for the season.
I do know who it is.
I shall leave it at that. I've just only had a look at the penalties, and I find that quite funny.
It's very early on in the
moving
season,
on, what was that?
That's quite early in the season.
Yeah, it is quite early in the season. That's 3 unsuccessful reviews, so you get to keep your appeal if you actually prove
correctly.
The steward's wrong. Yeah. Alovo, thank you for the follow. More people are joining, which is fantastic. No news on the weather. It looks very overcast out there, but the fact that not everybody's jumped out of the pits and set a time yet would be an indicator that it's going to be dry through the remaining of the session. Piney Penguin is fastest through the middle sector and coming down the back straight now. Oh goodness me, that looks terrifying.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is, but that was really close. But he does go into P1 with a 1:10.6, so track is improving. These overcast conditions should actually give them quite decent grip, because it shouldn't be too hot out there. We have Mancho starting a lap. He didn't even do 500 meters last time.
No.
I think he did about 50.
Yeah, it did. His teammate Enzon is a 10.5 up through the middle sector. At the moment, it's an all McLaren front row, followed by Williams, and then both the Alpines.
Yep. I mean, Mancho is already 3/10 up in sector 1 alone. It is a purple sector 1 currently. So he's gonna head into this tight chicane. Wanna go into 4th or 5th gear, whatever you feel comfortable with. That it's on traction. Then it's up to the sector 2 split, up to a hairpin. He's 4/10 up now. Wanna brake just at around 90. Then try and catch the apex, but also take a late apex because you wanna get a really good exit to go onto this straight open the DRS, and you're gonna head into the chicane, which is quite famous for the Wall of Champions.
We're going to see a lot of corner cutting penalties tonight, I reckon.
That's P1.
It's going to be very difficult for the guys who just scrolled through and be like, oh, why is there only 14 people set a time? That's because I'm seeing invalidations left, right and centre. At the moment, I believe, Hako, track is short enough where you could possibly get 4 runs in, I think, if you're really desperate.
You should be able to, maybe.
I think you have to go fairly early in the session for it to have 4 runs. But yes, there is a possibility of 4 qualifying runs through the entire session as the Haas drivers appear to get in each other's way. That's not what I call good teamwork.
Nope.
Anybody else?
Then up to
on a lap.
P4.
Josh is 6 tenths up through the middle sector. He hasn't gone purple, but it is a personal best for Josh.
And
at the
P1
moment,
for Piney.
and at the moment, it's not going to make him go up a place, but he will see a significant improvement. Goes through the last couple of corners through turn 12 and 13, and to the line, puts himself still 12th. However, is a lot closer to the pack than originally he was. Anybody else kind of flying? No,
Andre,
not
6
at-
tenths up, placing himself into P4. Muncho retired from the session. That's in the pits, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll be in the pits. Luke is out there at the moment. I'm seeing a lot of guys basically drain their battery by the time they get to the end of the casino straight.
Yeah, and that's usually where
Which
you
is
want the battery, because then you have
Get
battery
down
all
to-
the way down the straight.
Let's have a look. So Luke will go on. I'm on board with. He's already down to 9% before he hits the brakes, but then gains a little bit back, so should be able to keep this going. Bit of overtake, and Luke doesn't go to pole, but that was nearly a second improvement on that lap.
Yeah, I am currently on board with Nathan. I'm not sure if he's up, but he is. He was only a
He's
tenth down in sector 1, so maybe there's time in his last sector that he wants
He's-
to get out. And
No, he backed out because he was recharging down the back straight, so I think he'll be going again, possibly now. I think he'll be going again, but we'll wait and see. Ashton just improved by half a second. Anybody else out there? Shane hasn't set a lap yet. Doesn't look like he is on a push lap, but I think he's going to put just a lap down and then push afterwards just to get a lap on the board.
Fragnister, thank you for the follow, the sub for 17 months in a row.
Nathan Bro, thank you for the follow. Good to have some familiar faces we haven't seen for a while. Dougie is 4.5 tenths up through the first sector. He's half a second up now through the middle sector. So putting himself towards where Ashton is.
Yep, they were battling quite hard last time.
They were.
It may not be for positions, but the spirit is all that matters. Oh, he's invalid.
Dougie's invalidated. I have a feeling, no offence to Titchy, but Titchy's probably going to be down there as well. And Ashton has retired. That's in the pits as well, so
Yep.
probably saving a set of soft tyres. I feel some of these guys would be
Could
for
be, yeah.
the race if required.
Mike's is currently out. He's heading through sector 1 now. He needs a lap on board. He's been invalid like 3 times already, I think. I've seen him invalidate. He's gonna go through second sector. Oh, a big snap of oversteer on the exit of the first of the chicane. Then heading into the second chicane here. I have quite a few chicanes in Montreal.
Yeah, got 4 chicanes here at Montreal.
Yeah, quite a big amount of chicanes.
Titchy's on a lap where he's improving. Coming across the line, and it's going to be into the 1 minute 11s. 1:11.1 puts himself into the top 10.
That's not too bad from him.
Not too
We
bad.
have Mike's. He's gonna finish his lap as a 1:12.4. Puts himself into P16. We don't have Weissenborg. He's gonna finish a lap now. He's gonna go up to the line. He's in the Merc, and he's gonna go up to P13. We have Falava on the lap. Yep.
Yeah, he's on his first proper soft run attempt. He was out in the mediums actually for his first run.
Yeah, he's probably gonna go into the 1.9s. No, he's not.
Oh, not quite into the 1:10 zeros.
And he won't be able to pit again.
No, and let's
He
see
doesn't
what
have
track
fuel as well.
evolution's right.
So that's his final run.
That will be his final run. Let's see what else everybody else can do. Track is evolving. Guys will be going a bit more aggressive and risky rather than conservative because of all the corners where you can pick up track limit violations. X427 4 temps up through the middle sector. DRS all the way down the back straight. Had a little bit of traffic but negotiated that in a nice spot. Pretty tidy through the last couple of corners, and he's going to go across the line 10.5 up into 4th position.
I am currently following Andre around. He's just about under 10th up on his lap, so and he's going through the chicane now. He's gonna enter sector 2, so we're going into the hairpin now, and he's gonna go 3/10 up on his personal best, and he's gonna take the apex there quite aggressively. That's an interesting way of taking the corner, but it does give you quite a bit of rotation. Heading down towards the chicane now, he's gonna try and nail this, because this is where he can gain a lot of time. He's gonna head up to the line now. It's a 1:10.5, just ahead of Mancho and X427. Luke is on his lap as well. He's a 10th up through sector 1. He's gonna go.
And Kevin's got traffic. It's the Aston Martin. I don't know which one it is. It's not Titchy, it'd be Dan, so that could be interesting. On the exit of the hairpin, so he's going to have to go again. These guys got to be careful because Fragnista is going down the back straight to complete his lap. He's invalidated off the last corner.
Yeah, and Luke's gone up to P3. Piney's out there. He's currently just under a 10th up on his time. He's gonna go through the chicane now. He's gonna try his best. Oh, and Mike's been disqualified.
Parking in a weird location.
He isn't up through sector 2, so he's made a mistake somewhat, because track is improving quite a bit. Hopefully Piney isn't lagging too badly this time around.
It's not great, but it will do. Meanwhile, I'll look at the Aston Martin X4273 and a 4/10 up, so this could be quite interesting depending on how the last sector goes.
Yep. And he barely has any fuel left in the tank, so he's on the limit. He's on 0 laps of fuel left in the tank, and he's gonna go up to the line. It's 1:10.2, just behind Flower.
Yep. Ends on improved through the middle sector by 2 temps. Was a temp down, then was a temp up. DRS across the line, and it's going to be a 1:10.4, big improvement in the last sector. Tichy is not on a lap of such, and that will conclude qualification for the Canadian Grand Prix.
Yep, that's qualifying done. I mean, Falava is quite. He's a beast of his own in EU3. might need to look at him moving up, maybe, but there's no places in EU2 even, so that's the thing. But that's qualifying done. And we have Falavi on pole by 2/10 to Dan in the Aston Martin. We then have Piney, Anson, King Luke, Andre, Moncho, Tichy, Sygate, and Nathan rounding out the top 10. Great qualifying from him. Then we have Kevin, we have Frag, Nister, we have Viceboy, Pipe Tech, Josh, Ashton, Doggy, Shane, Ty, and then Mike, who's been disqualified. So
Yeah, Mike disqualified, which means Ty will actually start in P19 instead of P20, despite the quali ban. Those that are in chat, if you want to send in some predictions, safety cars, finishers, penalty, who's going to get the most penalties, or what's the number going to be for the most penalties, you're more than welcome to. Me and Hako will be looking at your comments throughout the stream this evening.
we definitely will. I do think that Piney's gonna pick at least 9 seconds of penalties up. He got 9 in Spain, so and it's quite a bit easier to get them around here. Piney's really quick, but he does struggle with staying on track sometimes.
Busherman, thank you for the follow. Guys, just a reminder, it is no formation lap, so you will see the start lights.
And we have 5 lights on, and we're waiting for them to go out, and it's lights out, and away we go for the Canada Grand Prix. Canada. We have Dan going into the lead on the first.
Oh, there's a McLaren already off.
Yeah, that's fine. He's slacking again. We have Dan on the softs. He's gonna take the lead going into turn 3.
Oh my goodness, he's all over the place.
Yeah. Falavi is being pressured by Anson behind, who is also on the medium tire. Andre is pressuring him, and he is on the soft tire, so quite a mixed amount of tires on the grid. Tichy being overtaken by Nathan on the start. Kevin getting up into P8 on the start as well, and then there's a bit of a gap from Sygate up to Munch already.
Tyres wide. X427 Andre on the softs, Luke and Wiseboy on the hards. Everybody else is on the medium tyre at this moment in time, so it's pretty boring out there.
Oh, Ensign into to the inside, into the last corner, and he does a bit of a send, and Falavi has to avoid it. Oh,
and Andre down the middle of them both. Using that soft tyre to full effect, Shane is into the pits. I'm amazed he's not the only one, because Mike's out there with a damaged front wing. Piney's already dropped to the back of the grid, pretty much. Shane is replacing his wing, going to the hard compound tyre, possibly to the end of the race, if possible. The Red Bull Sygate holding off Kevin, and that could be where we see the first break in the chain. Sygate hasn't got DRS. He's also underfueled. Oh, Kevin into the wall. Going around the outside is never the play there. Down the inside is the more favoured route, and that could be... I'm amazed if it's not front wing damage to that Williams. If it isn't, then that Williams is incredibly strong built.
Yep, and that Williams is not going to go ahead, and so Falavi is overtaking Moncho as well in Alpine. Falavi did lose quite a bit of positions due to Ensign setting it in the last corner. Dan is leading, and then Andre is behind. He is setting the pace on those soft tires. Luke is following.
Luke is following. Thanks, D. Summers. Piney has gone from streaming his race to recording, so that could possibly fix his lag issues. Does look a bit better actually, since I'm currently on boarding. So he's going to try and fight his way back up through the field. A frantic opening couple of laps here around Montreal.
Yep, definitely.
In EU3.
I'm surprised that Luke has such an easy time staying within the DRS of Andre when he's on that hard compound tire, and he's being pressured by Enzo behind. And then Falavis, he's coming back again, and Pine is already got the 3 seconds.
He's not the only one. Shane was the first one. Piney's the next. A couple of guys under field. X427, Cygate. I saw one other flashing. So it's there it is. Kevin as well. So a few guys.
Oh, someone's lost a wing.
Safety car. Whoa, get a bit risky.
Whoa, someone's lost a wing. I'm not sure who lost a wing. That's Valawe. He's lost his right end plate. Oh, and Andre's dropped it. And then we have Moncho. He's fighting Kevin. So there's
Andre's dropped it in front of him, and the Ferrari and the
and he's in the
Mercedes. Mike's is in the pits for his front wing change after a couple of laps. He's on the hard tyre, so I think, not sure if the Mercedes of Wisey Boy and Josh got away without any front wing damage there, because Pipetech had to slam on the brakes because he wasn't sure if that rogue kick salvo was going to be ghosted or not. It's caused a gap though in our train. Shane's got another 3 seconds. At this rate, Hako, he's not even going to get close to halfway.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how it is. You can't really go off track all the time because then you will get disqualified. So Pipetech is gotta get attacked by 2 guys.
Oh, this is not going to end particularly very well. And Wiseboy's managed to hold on to that position, go around the outside. A couple more penalties flying in. Fragnista and Josh has picked up his first one. And he's trying to defend from Ty as the McLaren of Piney's going to try and go around the outside. Possibly up and under. There was a bit more debris there flying. Don't know if that was a braking board or not, but it is frantic.
Yep, it definitely is. I mean, Falawi is still following. He's got that broken front end plate, and he's still just behind. And someone's dropped it, and that is Wisey and Josh. They cut
had
together.
A severe collision with Wisey Boy. That is not good for the Mercedes. Somebody else is running out there without any front wing, and I believe it is Pipetech. That's why there was a gap forming. Shane's now up to 9 seconds of penalties in 5 laps. Shane, it's between the white lines. Just so you know. Yeah. If you're aware of that.
I mean, Falavi he's gonna try and catch Danny. Ensign's already gotten 3 seconds as well. He's trying. He's pushing really hard to stay with his train. He's gonna try and see if he can put a move up. No, he's not. He's gonna stay behind for now. So we got a train from P2 down towards. Oh, Luke's dropped it a bit on the exit there.
Piney's just got done down the inside of Dougie into turn 1. Red Panda is in the Twitch chat. Red Panda, good to see you. Hope everything is all well. You're enjoying some EU3 action at the moment. It has been a ferocious start. We're only on lap 6, and there's many penalties, many front wings being lost, and everything else not good for the kick salvers. Hako, I am crying emotionally inside at this point.
It's definitely not looking good for the kick salvers. Luke's out of the DRS now. Thankfully, I don't have a team that's losing points since I'm not a full-time driver.
Not yet anyway, but you are still here. Gap lead has come down to 1.5 seconds, and Kevin has got past Luke.
Yep,
so
he's got past quite easily, since he's got no... Moncho around the outside into turn 1. Beautiful move by him as well.
Did not expect that there. Luke's had a couple of bad sectors. Piney's picked up another 3 seconds trying to chase these guys down. Wisey Boy past Ashton after, well, what can be described as a massacre from his own teammate.
Yep, and Dan's been caught up now. I think the soft tires are dropping in pace quite a big amount. But But he should be able to go on to the hards if he can stretch it a bit more and then go to the end.
Marks on the pits again for losing a front wing. Anybody else out there possibly struggling? I think Dougie's just made a mistake because now Ty is all over the back of him. Possibly could get the move done.
Oh, and Dan is into the pits. Oh, and he's got 10 seconds.
He has. Fly's got development up front. Hako Fly hasn't got a front right wing.
Yeah, that's he lost it. Lap 3.
Lap 3. Okay,
yep.
If you said it, I forgot about it, and I have a memory of a goldfish, and I apologise. But that I'm no genius, but that can't feel very nice around here.
No, it definitely can't. But that's the thing. In the new game, it can be lime green damage, and you can lose your front end plate. So it could only be around 5 to 10% damage, which isn't too bad when you think about it. In the great scheme of things, when it's
side gates, just I'll tell you what, I've just seen that. I'm glad he's picked up 3 seconds for that. Side gate cut across the chicane to keep his position after making a small mistake into turn 6 or 7, and is really under pressure from Nathan behind.
Yep, Nathan qualified in quite a decent position. Manchu is getting past Kevin, and then Nathan is getting past Cygate, and he's gonna try and look for ahead to try and catch up to the guys up ahead.
Apologies, that was turn 8 and 9. Big movers at the moment. Kevin's up 7 from his position. Ty's up 6 from the back of the grid, doing well on his own race. Big losers, X427 obviously down 12 positions, but he has made that pit stop. And Piney also down 7, but considering he was at the back after his internet issues, that's not a bad recovery at the moment.
No, it's not. And Folavis dropped Enson. Enson made quite a big mistake coming out of the chicane, ending the Sector 1 split. So we might see Folavis running away with it again, if he doesn't make a mistake. We did see him struggling a bit on older tires last time around in Spain, but we'll see. Cygate's getting past Nathan again. Oh, and Nathan's hopping on the curbs. He's gonna lose quite a few positions here, and he's Tichy going down the inside now.
Yeah, Tichy being opportunistic, 2 places in a matter of corners, and that Aston Martin just getting to work.
Yep, he's getting there. Was he in EU3 last season?
Tichy has been in EU3, EU2, at EU3 and everything else, and he wasn't going to race, but no spell this season.
Shane's dropped it out of the last.
Oh, and it'll be a safety car.
That's not very
Probably
good for Dan.
The best. Not a bad. Oh, and Josh has just picked up 3 seconds under the safety car. That hurts me emotionally. Probably best benefit for Shane there that unfortunately he has crashed. He was on 12 seconds of penalties, Hako, after 8 laps.
Yeah. I mean, was it either him DNFing or him getting too many penalties? Oh, why is he boy? No!
Oh, why? Come on.
My soul hurts. Oh, Sidegate, no!
Sidegate, no!
Oh my god!
And that would be when he was in the pit lane, trying to take too much of an advantage. Everybody is boxing, apart from Luke. Luke has stayed out.
Yeah, he was on the hard tire, so that's the thing when you start on the hard tire and constant speed, you're probably gonna get screwed by a safety car. It just happens, unfortunately. Anson's gotten ahead of Falau in the pits. Oh, Falau is gotten his swing changed. That's right, yeah. Oh, and Andre is picking up places. Let him cook.
Let the man cook.
So, looking on tires, we got the entire top 12 on hard tires. Then we have Andre on the mediums, Astron on the hards, Ty on the mediums. Then it's hards, medium, hards. So
Hard, medium, hard.
and Mike's been lapped.
Mike has been lapped. It was, I think he's made his 3rd stop. Yeah, he's had 3 stops. X427 has made a 2nd stop onto the hard tyre. So that's kind of not helped him, that safety car, because he was on a different strategy to everybody else. Probably onto a 2 stop. So going to have to do a lot of work to make his way up field. Hako, the tyre graphic is incredibly boring. Andre, 5-lap-old mediums, Ty and Wiseborough on a new set of mediums. Everybody else is on the hard tyre.
Yep, it is quite boring. It's a typical race around Canada. Canada, whatever I said in the start.
Canada, yeah. Canada.
The Canada Grand Prix. Yeah, I mean it's usually the same strategy after was it F1 2021?
Probably.
Where F1 2021 you could make a 1-stop happen, but it wasn't particularly great.
Penalties wise, whilst we've got this break-in racing, everybody you see on screen has got a track limit penalty of some sort. Initial name Cygate. Cygate's got a drive through. Whoa! I've just seen a Haas nearly absolutely just career into the back of somebody, and that would not have been very good. Safety car is in this, that. Enzon, Nathan, Fragnista are all on 3 seconds. Piney, Josh, Wiseboy, and Mike all on 6 seconds. There was a change in order. I don't know why. That was a bit weird. You forgot to do your fancy graphic, unless I hadn't watched it.
Oh, I did do it, but very late into the safety car. I was too focused on showing the tires and stuff.
That's right. Mike has picked up his his 3rd penalty, and is currently being lapped by the field. Clear getaway for Luke and Enzon then 2 seconds ahead of Bowie in.
Flowers got the penalty.
Who's just picked up a penalty. How costly are these penalties going to be towards the end of the race if we get a late safety car?
Yeah, if someone like Luke, for example, doesn't get a penalty. Oh, pipe ticks in the wall. That's a virtual safety car.
Because there'll be some wing.
And he's struggling to get the car.
He's making a really poor job of this. There we go.
Go on.
You said how Luke wasn't going to get a penalty. Good luck. He's got to do the next 23 laps or 22 laps without pick up a warning.
Yep. I mean it's can happen. I've done it before, so if I can do it, Luke can.
Cool. Hako is giving you full faith, Luke, of not picking up another warning between now and the end of the race. Still under the virtual safety car, so Andre has come in to put on the hard tyre.
Yep.
Going to be.
Oh, Mike.
Oh, and Mike has got a drive-through penalty. I'm not surprised for that. And Piney's picked up another 3 seconds.
Is he on 9 yet?
He is on 9.
I called it.
You did call it. Sygate under pressure then.
Yeah, he's definitely under pressure. Falawi is trying to catch up. Mike's gotten a 3 second as well, just after
He's
getting
picked
one.
up. He's pretty. I was gonna say he's pretty sure. He's picked up 6 seconds of penalties in basically 6 corners. So we've got.
is now in the DRS of the guys ahead. Just getting past
So we got.
Ashton.
I was gonna say we've got pockets of trains at the moment. Enzon is. Yeah, Enzon's done it again. He into the chicane.
Yeah, just sending it. I mean, it worked this time around, but it could have easily gone the other way around.
Yeah, it could have gone probably wrong. Sygate, I'm expecting to serve his penalty this time around. Otherwise, he could find himself on the naughty step.
Yep. And Piney is past Frank Nestor and RB. He's now moving up again. He did start quite high up, but he had a bit of an incident in turn 1 as well. And Mike's off the track.
Tichy's picked up a penalty. His brother Tusper will not be happy about that at all. Be seething.
And
Nathan, McLaren's not looking good on the penalty front. 6 and 9 seconds respectively between Nathan and Piney. Got to cost them a fair few places as it stands. Going to see Falawe and Luke. Luke is.
I mean, he's on very old tires.
Yeah,
to
as
guys.
expected. Sygate is in.
And Nathan is trying to get a move on Tichy, but he can't get the move done.
No, he
Ty
can't. Sygate's
with the fastest lap.
Sygate's going to try and get himself out, and it'll be behind Ashton. Mike's picked up another. I can't see how many penalties he's on because he's got the drive-through still, but there you go. Sygate past Ashton, then
Kevin is
into
past Luke.
turn 4.
Going into the chicane just before the hairpin.
Yep.
And Ferrari is trying to get into the DRS of Anton up ahead. But Anton is actually doing really well.
Yeah, brace of attrition and concentration this one. And there is a yellow flag, and that is for Mike, who's in the wall. And that will solely be by himself. Can't do a thing about that. Nathan passed Tichy. And I think the other McLaren's about to mug him as well. Yeah, Piney's passed Tichy as well, who had a bit of a compromised entry into the last chicane. Ty is on the move, Hacko.
Yeah, back-to-back fastest laps from him. He's caught up quite a bit this time around. Oh, and he's made a bit of a mistake into staying on the curb. But he's flying right now on those medium tires.
I was going to say, he's going to have to get it going because he is on the medium, so we're probably expecting him to stop again at some point. That's why Mike's ring hasn't been changed because he's just done his drive-through. 15 seconds, I did think it was quite a bit last time I checked.
Yep.
Sygate's picked up another penalty. It's just...
I can tell you that where Falawe is gaining the most time is actually in the low-speed corners.
He is. I would imagine out of the hairpin, he is particularly very strong.
Yep,
At the moment, Enzon's not really fighting it.
Can't really fight that. But he's gotten a really good chicane. Enzon has. I will give him that. Frag is getting past Tichy. Falawe is with the fastest lap now.
Wouldn't surprise me if the DRS and ERS usage down that back straight. We have a nice battle for P. Well, it's going to be P4 because Nathan is trying to bring these guys along with him. Piney's picked up another 3 seconds. Hacko.
No, I did say he would get quite a few. So my point stands, unfortunately.
Nathan's worked really hard there through the first sector and this opening part of the second sector. Got that gap down below a second, so we have a train from 4th all the way down to 10th at the moment. And possibly 11th, because Ty's just about hanging on with these guys. He's caught back up.
Yep, he's doing great work on those medium tires. If he is lucky, he might be able to salvage a point or two.
Moncho passed Luke, so we can see if Moncho can put away here from the Red Bull and catch on to Kevin at the moment, who's just casually sitting in 3rd place, minding his own business.
Yep, I mean Anton is staying behind for Lava now. He's quite decent on battery as well. I could tell from his steering wheel. Oh, and that's quite a few penalties.
Just praising how good Ty was doing, and that would do it. Nathan's decided just to get one out of sympathy. X427 only 2 seconds behind these guys, and look at all the guys with penalties in front of him.
Yeah, he might even jump up to I don't know, P6 from P12 if he's.
As it stands, it would that would be the case.
Which is impressive.
Oh, move for the lead.
Anton's gonna take inside and he's gonna get ahead and he's gonna try and see if he can pick up the pace a bit. Nathan down the inside into the last corner. He's gonna make the move stick. That is on King Luke, and Piney is gonna follow him through, and it is now a McLaren switching positions into turn 1. So they are in P5 and P6. Piney is usually the quicker driver of the two, so maybe he can help Nathan up. Oh, and Nathan's just cut the entire corner.
Frank Nace has picked up 3 seconds as well. Moncho's pulled a gap on these guys. We said could he get pulled gap once he gets past Luke. 2 seconds is the gap nearly between himself and this. Well, I don't know how many cars it is. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Nathan has also just picked up another penalty. So both McLarens on 12 seconds.
Yeah,
that is ludicrous.
That's impressive. Ensign getting passed by for Lava now. He's gonna have a compromise chicane though for Lava. So maybe he can come back at him into turn 1. No, he's not gonna do that. That would be bit stupid. Piney, oh my god, 15 seconds. Luke is into the pits.
Solid effort from Luke there. Can have the medium tyres. So let's see. I'm pretty sure he's going to go to the mediums. He has. Let's see what Luke can do. He's got 14 laps or so, 15 laps to try and absolutely just blitz the field here. He probably needs to come out in front of Andre for this to work. And he has come out in front of Andre, which will be good for his race.
Yeah, Piney's got minor front wing damage, but that still doesn't explain.
Oh my word, there is some creative lines going on through turn 8 and 9.
Yeah, people like to cut the entire corner for some reason there.
X427 is
Anton
second
passing for the lead again. So that's quite easily done with the help of DRS and Slipstream. Nathan is hanging on to Piney. He's usually 8/10 behind coming to the hairpin, but he stays within the DRS for now. And so is Frag behind, but they have dropped Hitchy and they have dropped Doggy.
Luke, just for our sake, he's 19 seconds behind Piney at the moment. If he just gets 4 more seconds, he'll go past him because of the penalties. That's ridiculous, but he's 19 seconds on track, so let's see what Luke can do with 14 laps remaining of the Canada Grand Prix.
Hey, stop the bullying. I mean, the fight for the lead is there, and Max is interrupting it. He's also there. He's in the battle for the lead.
Well, could be interesting. Enzo done it again. Oh, and I reckon both of them picked up a warning there, possibly.
Yeah.
And at the moment, they are still ahead of each other.
Piney. Oh, he's lost a wing. He's onto the side of the road. He's
lost a wing. He's picked up another 3 seconds, which is going to make no difference to his race whatsoever at this rate. Tichy and Dougie are going to fight out for 7th, 8th.
Oh,
Robin.
no!
Oh no! I've seen that before.
I didn't know we were driving with Yuki Tsunoda.
Rubbing is racing.
Oh, Enzo's spun as well.
Enzo has fun. That is front wing gone as well. Disaster. Virtual safety car. Saved. Halfly.
Oh my god.
But Enzo hasn't got a front wing. Who's that? That's Mike also facing the wrong way. So I don't know how he's dropped it there. That is incredibly impressive.
And he's just spun it right back around onto the racing line. 10 seconds.
Oh,
Are you guys kidding me?
Guys, come on, I can't believe
Mike,
that.
he's just driving through more. Oh my god, Nathan's gonna get disqualified.
Moncho, it's caused absolute pandemonium. People try to let each other pass. This is gonna cause. You see the gap. The gap is just going up and up and up and up because they can't sort it out. Drive through to Kevin.
I can't. What is going on?
X427 is down to 12th. Oh my god, there's cars all over the place.
Oh, Piney's retired.
Piney is retired.
But his boys up to
lots,
P5. So it's Luke.
There's so much front wings that are being placed. Oh, Red Bulls are colliding. Luke and Cygate.
I mean, look at all the positions Luke's gained.
There's a gap of 20 seconds.
Is this a comedy show?
Gap of so Kevin can serve his drive-through, which is not great for him, but he's going to still come out in third.
That's insane to think about.
Balawe, there's no other way of saying this.
So he's driving with half a front wing.
He isn't anymore because he's coming in. So I'm just gonna say this. Falawe handed, gift wrapped, bow tie, sparkles, glitter, everything. Handed what is, there's no other way of saying it, probably a race victory. Pipe Tech
safety car!
Oh, safety car! I spoke too soon!
And Kevin's gotten his penalty off. And he's now in the prime seat to win the race, if he can keep it on track, of course. Let's be honest.
I'm just gonna ruin your parade. Falawe should be able to make a pit stop and come back out in front.
Oh yeah, true. But I mean, Anton is in P4.
Hako, what have the last 3 minutes of this stream? What have I witnessed? What have I seen?
I'm asking the same question as you. That's it's a bit of comedy rule. I will say that.
What is going on back here? Who's trying to get out of the way? Pipe Tech. I don't know anymore.
Pipe Tech's needing a new wing. Everyone's needing a new wing. Nathan is in for a wing. No, he's in for a penalty.
He's for his penalty, and it does mean he's gonna be.
And the front wing.
Yeah, he's lapped now as well, so he's not gonna be on the lead lap, and he won't be able to get that penalty removed because he's just served the penalty. Oh, this has been chaos.
And Kevin is in. He's gonna go into the medium tires. I would expect a set of soft tires.
Enzon staying out.
Yeah, he did pit when he changed his front wing, of course.
Oh, this could be tight. This could be very close.
Oh, and Kevin's just about gonna get out ahead.
Kevin's just about got it, yeah.
Oh, and
Andre
Luke.
Far.
Are
Oh, drive
you
through penalty.
kidding me, mate? And Mike's
got
got.
10 seconds.
Oh my god.
Mike, just
He's only just overtaking Piney. Was he that far behind?
I have no idea.
I'm so confused. Ashton, you're gonna get a. You're gonna get points. And Pipe 6
has been
oh,
disqualified. Oh, the safety car's just crashed into him.
Oh my god. 100 seconds in penalties, maybe 150. I don't even think that can do it.
Oh, it's more than that.
If we're lucky,
Nathan
we're
was
on
on
1,000.
32. Nathan was on 32. Mike's on 31. Nathan's back on 12 still. Piney had about 18 before he retired. It's been chaotic.
It was such a good first half of the race, and then everything turned on its head.
So what we can tell you is Ferrari leads. He's got Nathan between him and Kevin.
And Ferrari's on
ends
softs.
on. So yeah, and he's on the soft. So this is pretty much, as I said, I'll stand by my statement I made 5 minutes ago before the safety car came out. As I was making the statement, hand gifted, wrapped everything else to Ferrari to win the race. After what was a bizarre incident where we saw half the field crash into each other under a VSC because somebody doesn't know what yellow flags mean. And what happens when you're on a lap car means you can't overtake everybody. So we have Ferrari on softs, Kevin on mediums, Enzo on mediums, Luke on his 6th lap on mediums that he came in for. Anyway, Sygate has, bear in mind, he's had a drive-through penalty at some point during the green flag racing.
Yeah, he's
before the crazy incident. He's back up to 5th. Josh, who has got loads time limit penalties, he's crashed into his teammate. He's up into 6th. Fragnista on his return up into 7th. Moncho 8th, but no penalties. Wisey Boy in 9th. Ty, who's had a quali ban from the back of the grid, is up into 10th. Tichy 11th, in front of his provisional teammate for tonight, X427. Doug is 13th. Ashton is 14th. Andre's 15th with a drive-through. Is the last person on the lead lap. You've got Nathan in between the front two, a lap down, and you've got Mike there as well. Dougie's just picked up 10 seconds for ignoring green. What is going on? Someone explain.
And Foothawe has he's sending it now. So he's gonna head into the final corner, and he's gonna. Okay, buddy.
Mike has been disqualified. I'm not gonna lie. Thank the Lord in terms of penalties. We've had a couple of guys pick up 10 seconds. Dan has picked up 10 seconds. Dougie's picked up 10 seconds. I don't know what for. We'll find out later on. As you said, Ferrari leads, and it will probably just race off into the sunset on the soft tyre, as he's the only one in the top 6 on the soft tyre.
Yep. I mean, Kevin does have a McLaren up ahead, and
Oh
that
my God,
McLaren is on soft tyres, so maybe he might be able to be dragged.
Sorry, Hacko. The grip that Fragnista's got on the soft tyres compared to Josh. Josh is going to be a sit-in duck down the inside into turn 8, off the track, kind of, but that's okay because we'll get penalised for that. Oh, Josh is going to thought about sending it down the inside. That's probably the best move not to. Moncho's being attacked by Wisey Boy, which kind of makes sense and kind of doesn't. We're going to follow our way down the back straight to the last chicane. Had to go on the brakes really early. Josh has picked up 3 seconds. A few other people did as well, and everybody's still in
down the inside. No, he's braking early. He's now being attacked from Wisey Boy on the outside, turning to the inside. Then he's on the traction, and they're rubbing wheels into turn 3.
Oh, 3 too wide through there. Usually doesn't end very well. Ty's getting involved as well. Made it 3 wide.
Oh my god.
And Ty's got another move done. Oh,
and
Aston
Pitchy,
Martin being very physical there.
Yep, fights all over the place, and Ty is now up into P7.
Oh, this is not going to end well.
Yes, he does end up in P7. I mean, and Viceroy is now up into P8. Josh now being
Oh
attacked.
my goodness,
and
someone's just hit the back of
spun.
Moncho. And that will be, there's an Aston Martin off at X427. Dougie's off as well. Ashton's up past this lot. We've got a yellow flag. It is Moncho. To say Hako, he has been incredibly unlucky the last 2 weeks would be a massive understatement.
Yeah, I mean, he's just had no luck on his side at all. He's been probably the most unlucky driver I've seen in a long time.
Red Devil, it's not the first time I've seen it. I've seen a guy called Perry who raced in EU2 ages ago in loads of season. He ended up on 48 seconds of penalties round Le Castellet. Don't ask me how.
This is indeed a crazy race.
So seeing Mike being disqualified for multiple penalties in a league race does not surprise me. I have seen many things. Tichy past Josh. Josh still holding on to P10 with X427 now looking to go down the inside into the hairpin. The Aston Martin gets the move done. Dougie looks interested as well. Kev, I've done it again!
He's done the same move so many times. I think that maybe the softs are running out a bit of grip because he doesn't pull away as much as you would expect. So maybe he is struggling a tiny bit for grip on that soft compound tire. And there's still like 5 laps left of the race.
There's 5 laps there. Let's see what that does for our leader then, who's 2.7 seconds in front. It's kind of stabilised Wiseboy with another penalty. We are 4 cars away from the penalty bingo. I have a feeling it could happen this week. Mercedes was trying to go down the inside. That was adventurous and it didn't work out. Dougie's going to try and go down the inside of the Mercedes of Josh into turn 8.
Yep.
Gets the move done. I had a lovely helicopter shot for that as well.
I'm just so surprised about what's happening. Oh, and Josh is touching his rear and he's sending it down the inside. He's trying to get the move back and he does get the DRS as well. So,
gap to lead, 2.1 seconds. It's coming down, Hako.
And currently, if this stands, Kevin will win the race because he's within those 3 seconds of Olavi up ahead. No, he's just about out.
Meanwhile, whilst that's all happening, Ty got past Fragnista. Aston Martin have had a switch around. It kind of makes sense and kind of doesn't. X427 is the quicker driver at the moment, but he has got the most penalties, but we'll see how that plays out. Ty's going to go down the inside of Sidegate, absolutely sends it and gets that thing stopped very well. Ty up to 5th place now.
Yeah, and he does get the DS as well, and Nathan picks up another penalty, the millionth penalty he got in this race, I think.
Hako, can you do Red Devil a favour, and after you've done the race results, could you go through the race director and go through the instance, see how many warnings have been handed up? I think we could be here for next week until next week before we finish.
Definitely, it would probably be until next week.
And next week doesn't get much easier. These guys will be at Monaco. Yeah, I thought this week was going to be the easier week. Nope. Monaco could be actually easier than this race tonight. Sidegate past Ty before turn 1, though I think Ty made a bit of a mistake.
And
there.
A battle for the P14 place as well. Moncho getting past.
Moncho being passed, in fact.
And Kevin is slowly getting up behind Ensign again after he's had a bit of a mistake. So
Ty's trying to fight back. Oh, there's a McLaren round. It'd be Nathan probably.
yep,
Don't
it
need
is.
Soul. Oh, Ty with the switchback. Through 9. He's going to go to the outside of the hairpin.
Yeah,
He's got to
break
move
the lead.
done.
Yeah, but he's gonna get overtaken now on the straight, I think.
I don't think he will because he's got the DRS. Sygate's the one in trouble because he didn't get the DRS. Ty got the move done after the detection
oh
zone.
yeah, that's true.
So Fragnisa, in fact, is going to go past Sygate. He's lost 2 places in 2 corners, and he's going to lose. Oh, big contact!
Crash
Wisey boy.
behind.
And Sygate, Wisey boy's now driving, reversing backwards down the track. Josh has picked up 3 seconds of penalties. And I don't think he's reversing down the track. That's literally somebody that's just put the controller down. Kevin's just picked up 3 seconds. Change at the front then. Kevin, not to win. He is behind Enzon, who is still 2 seconds behind Fly. That is coming down though. 3 tenths just through that corner.
Oh yeah, they're catching quite a bit to Falawa ahead. Those soft tires must be dying because
the last lap could be very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. They're all roughly on a similar amount of ERS apart from Kevin. Kevin on the attack. And could he do it to the inside? What Enzon's done to everybody else? He has got it done to the inside. Enzon's picked up another penalty. That's 6 seconds. Gap 1.3 seconds now to the front.
yeah, and Kevin's gonna try and push for the lead here. He's gonna give it everything. He's got the better tires now, and he's got the better ERS as well. He's now within the DRS. He's gonna try his best.
I'm gonna say it now, Luke. Push like anything, because if anything happens up front, you're there to pick up the pieces.
Yep, definitely. Anton is struggling now as well. He is absolutely. Oh, and Kevin is Flau is letting him past.
He is, but then Flau is going to get DRS down the back straight. But has he got enough battery left? He's got to be careful because Enzon's going to look to attack as well. We could see a grandstand finish here. Top 3 separated by just over half a second. A Flau, no, poor on exit. Kevin's 6 tenths ahead, 7 tenths ahead.
8 tenths ahead. And then it starts going down because then the DRS is open. He's gonna spam the ERS, but there's nothing he really can do in that RB car because Kevin's got such great grip coming out of the hairpin.
It's going to be a drag race to live. Kevin's going to win. Flyway in second, Enzon third. Luke's going to come and finish in 4th, despite no penalties. So fair play to Luke. And this is where we get to see the absolute carnage that's going to happen because there's going to be a lot of people swapping.
Yep.
I don't think it's done yet. Hold on to your horses, ladies and gentlemen, because I think somebody else is going to be a massive benefactor to this. Ashton's going to cross the line. And will it be into the points paying positions?
P11.
Not quite close. Fragnista finished in 5th then, on his return.
Yeah,
that'd be a nice surprise for him.
And that's the race done.
Oh, and breathe.
What a spicy race.
It was. I don't think there wasn't much talking when it was under green flag conditions. It was chaotic, frenetic, whatever word you want to use. It was absolute carnage at times, and some very strange things happening. And Hako, we've made it. We have done it. And these guys, once again, have put on a show.
Oh my god. There's so many incidents that my tab is bugged. I can't
Oh my
even go
goodness!
down.
Yeah, I can't do it either. That's how broken it is.
It's so broken.
EU3, you've broken the instant tab.
Oh my god, the pit stops are not much better. How can you? Oh no, you can. But oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
What?
There is so many pit stops, and I want.
The incidents have completely cooked my game.
I've counted 13 pit stops that needed front wing changes, by the way, as well. That is. Well, hope you enjoyed.
Oh my god. How did they manage?
Whilst see if any of the guys want to have a chat to us after that race of chaos, I shall do the plugs, Hacko, before everything overheats, because it's very still warm here in the UK. If you want to watch more EU3 chaos, guess what? It's going to go up by tenfold next week because they have to survive the streets of Monaco. That's right. We thought Canada was going to be easy for Monaco is going to be absolute chaos with walls and very little overtaking opportunities. If you want to watch E3, they'll be back again Tuesday, 9 PM UK. If you want to watch the next contest of speed action, it is in a few hours' time. It is Central European time. If you are more European based, you're more than welcome to join us for EU2 tomorrow, where again that will be kicking off at 9 PM UK time. We share our nights with AM2, and then you get to see the cream of the crop, best of the business in our league in both regions. On Thursdays, you get to see EU1 first, and then AM1 rounds off the contest speed racing action for the week. Do check out our socials. Things will be posted up on Instagram or Twitter, but if you want to watch the races back, they'll be up ready for you to watch after we have finished the stream on Twitch, and then it will be posted up onto YouTube as soon as possible. Hacko, people are arriving, so let's talk to them.
Yes, people are arriving. So we're gonna start with Ensign since he was P3. Ensign, how was your race? You did finish up that this time around. You had a bit of a unlucky moment going into the wall, but besides that, how was your race?
So yeah, no, that going into the wall was super unlucky, but I got saved by the safety car. But apart from that, it was amazing. There was a bit of an incident at the very start of the race with Piney, but he's having connection issues again. So I don't think I was in the wrong, but I'll have to review my clip. But there was some amazing racing going on in the top three, and I was just super happy to be up there and not fumble my position in the last lap like I did last race. But apart from that, everything was actually really clean.
Yeah, I mean it was a great race until the halfway point. Then everyone got penalties for some reason. What was the strategy and what was your mind thinking going into the race?
Well, I wasn't really expecting a safety car, even though I should have been. So I was just gonna go 12 laps on mediums and the rest on hards. But I think we had a couple VSCs and actual safety cars, so it kind of got messed up then. So after my spin, after a lap of my spin, there was a safety car which I got saved by because I pitted, and as soon as I came out, safety car. So I don't think if I had got that, then I wouldn't be in the top three. So it was kind of mayhem today, and yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely mayhem. But you came out with a podium place. even with all the incidents going all over the place. So congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Going on to Falawe, you are P2 this time around after a great battle at the end of the race. How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling good. It was a lot of fun. Chose a bad strategy going into the soft at the end there, but yeah, it was a good lot of fun. Very good racing with everyone as well. I feel like me and I don't know how to pronounce your username, Enzon, is that it?
Yeah.
We had a bit of a sort of DRS. What do you call it when you're helping each other out with the
Yeah.
DRS
Brave.
over? Yeah, going back to back each lap, which was fun throughout the middle stint or the second stint. But yeah, going on to softs was probably a mistake. I thought with 10 or 8 laps to go, they'd be able to survive, but after the third lap, they were already dying.
Yeah, I mean, you were looking great until the soft started dying. You're finally getting some competition up at the front.
Definitely, but it's amazing to see. I'm glad to see it. Yeah, definitely looking forward to next week.
Yeah, next week is Monaco, so you guys should try and practice a bit for that one.
Definitely.
So the strategy going into the race, was it always going on to the hards after the medium stint?
Yeah, I think someone readied up really early, so I didn't have a chance to look at a lot of strategies. But I thought soft to hards was probably the best play overall, considering there might be an early safety car, which there ended up being. Um, but yeah, I probably should have yeah, gone on to mediums for the final stint. I think that's what messed me up slightly.
Yeah, I mean the mediums definitely looked the better tire at the end of the race. We even saw that on the stream. I think you lost a second the last lap
I think so,
alone.
yeah. I was completely drifting around the circuit on that last lap.
Yeah. But congratulations with your second place. Not winning for once this time around. Congrats, and we'll see you back next week for Monaco.
Yeah, definitely.
Going on to the winner for tonight, Kevin. How are you feeling after that win? You did great today.
Thank you very much. I'm not quite sure what happened. All I know is my heart was about to beat out of my chest on the last 2 laps. Gone through a right mixture of emotions because I was just instantly getting towed along by Enzon, and then I decided to get myself a penalty in the penultimate lap, and yeah, I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to do something now. I'm gonna have to try and overtake. So yeah, that just threw a spanner in my plan of just sitting in his DRS until the last lap. Yeah, so I went from absolutely devastated to elation. Quite a short space of time.
Yes, definitely. Were you considering going on to the softs at the end with the safety car?
No, I haven't driven this game that much really, to be honest. But from what I've learned from Canada in the past few games, softs never last long around here. So I just gambled that the softs wouldn't survive the last 10 laps or so, whatever it was, and went on to the mediums. I thought, well, even if I don't catch Falawi, I would have still got a podium, which would have been absolutely delighted with, since I managed to get myself a drive through at one point. And yeah, my qualifying position was pretty poor as well, so I had to come through the field. But yeah, we somehow managed to avoid incidents, and despite the drive through, we still were looking like good for a podium. So I would have been absolutely elated with that. So to get the race win, I'm absolutely over the moon, to be honest. Still don't know how it quite happened.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes you get a bit lucky with safety cars. Came out the perfect time for you there. But you definitely had the
Probably.
pace to fight with the front guys. There's no doubt about it. I mean, in
I
quali
think
was
it was. Go on, sorry.
yeah. In quali was the grip low because I mean Matty was expecting quite high, quite a bit of lower times than you guys did.
Yeah, I was expecting to be in the 109s, but the car setup just didn't feel great. Whether it was the, like you say, the grip or the track temperatures were just playing havoc with the car, I'm not quite sure. But I was expecting to be in the 109s, but I ended up in the 111s, I think. I was on a better lap, but I got blocked unfortunately, so I would have been significantly quicker, but I wouldn't have been challenging at the front of the grid. I would have just been around fifth, sixth position with the lap that I was on. But yeah, it just didn't seem to grip up very well in qualifying. Unfortunately, the track didn't really play ball from my experience.
Oh yeah, I mean that was what I thought as well because I mean some people were flying like Folawa. He was flying in quali, as usual. Um,
Yeah, the
uh,
whole race he was flying. To be fair.
yeah, him and Enson were doing great at the front. But it's great seeing you back here. It's been a it's been a while. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
so congrats with your win today, and hopefully we will see you next week again.
Thanks very much, and thanks for the comms, and well done to Enzon and Falawi. Brilliant race, lads. Enjoyed it.
So that's the end of the interviews, and we are gonna need to end the stream. Um, we will see you guys in the chat again next week for Monaco. It's gonna be mayhem, most likely, and hopefully we'll see a good a good quali at least. So I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.